they're not listening. If you mention the word black, they have a problem with it straight away, straight away, right? So I don't think it's a question of the connotation of the word black. They have a problem. If you mention the subject matter of word black, talking about black people, they want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but where does
they have been
come from?
They've been growing up.
The problem has to come from somewhere.
They have been used to believing that black is no good. That's
but they no, but
from generation to generation.
No.
This is a racist thing.
What I'm saying is this.
Again now.
What I'm saying is this. No. I understand that. You understand that, but they say they're aware of that.
That's
what I say. They're aware of that. But as far as they're concerned, right? That when you mention the word black, right? Yeah. When you mention the word black, Sabrina, that's what I'm talking about. When you mention the word black, right? Right? As far as concerned, right, that can't work. That can't work. Because that can't work unless you have a mixture of people and you talk about other people.
Yeah,
you know?
But that stems from their mentality, their negative mentality that they have of themselves.
You know what, right?
You know, and what I've been taught.
Because it's like what I said, right, Dougie. Why, when they put these words in front of you, like basically white. Now, when they put the word white in front of you, white means innocent, white means good, white means holy. Do you know what I mean? You know. But then when they put the black word in front of you, black means negative, black means bad, black means evil. Do you see what I'm saying? So when you go with these kind of like negative kind of connotations, you know, because they put it in, you know, you watch TV, you know, the bad guy's always in black, the good guy's always in white, you know. So it goes through it goes through to media and what they put in. So subconsciously, you're taking all these negative.
No, I just want to bring in that when I say my mum, when she started work, she was the West Indian woman. Then West Indian, the word West Indian was offensive. Then coloured. Then I just think there's certain words that I don't find black offensive, right? But there's words that would trigger me off if someone said you're nigger.
Can I just say something?
That means, you know, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
When my friend phoned in, right? Yeah. Every time you phone in, you talk about black people, right? Why is it she has a problem with it? That's what it comes down to. Why is that? So every time the word mentions word black, right? Why does she have a problem with that?
Well, it's like all people.
I can't answer for her, but I think it's her miseducation, really, her.
Exactly.
Personally, right? Because when you look at, was it Joy DeGruy, and she talks about post-traumatic, you can see these are the people that haven't really dealt with what's going on. So they're the ones that are going to be saying, yeah, we got to compromise. We're trying to say we need to use black to get where we are. If we do, what's the word? Not assimilate. If we do, in other words, if we,
the argument you're saying that, right, for us to move forward, right, we have to integrate to move forward.
No. That's what she's trying to say.
You listen to what I'm saying to me. That's what she's trying to say. So what you find is that those same individuals, right, will say that for us to move forward, we have to integrate. So therefore, the word black
to them,
you know. Well, for example, when my friend said that why never bring in some white people on the panel, I said I was confused. What for? Why? So therefore, for us to move forward, we gotta have a. You understand what I'm saying?
What they're saying,
you know,
what we're doing, because this is what I'm hearing, because we've called it black, there's no value, but if we put a white person in it, it must be okay. So they haven't dealt with something. Right. That's my opinion.
So what it comes down to then, right? What it comes down to again, it's obviously subconscious, deep in the subconscious, some self-fate and devalue of the whole thing of black. That's what it comes down to, you see. And you know,
But that's what I was saying originally. Basically, it's what you refer. When you're referring to black, you're referring to self-development. When they're referring to black, they're referring to, they're traumatized by that word. And they haven't, probably in their experience, they haven't had enough positive feedback from the word black. You know, maybe everything they see black doesn't work out properly, and through their experiences, they're also associating black with something black. They're brought into the design. You see, so that's that's why you have to see. When somebody refers to black, they might not talk about it the same way as you talking about it. If you're talking about black, let's come together, discuss a black issue to move forward. They're talking about black in, that's traumatized, everything black does. Let's bring a white, they're in fear, they're even in fear of that old name.
No, it comes down to what Supreme says, that that for you to progress, right? To make any progress, right? You've got to have some mix up people inside of it. For you to move forward. You see, because
But that's the whole trauma. When you show that this is bad, then you start to look, white must be good. So it's in line with what Supreme's saying. Is that they see the solution is I'm black and everything black is bad. We've got to bring something white in. You see, so.
What you saying, Nora?
No, I was saying that it's all brainwashing. So 100 years they've been doing this. But majority of our people, it looks like, haven't catch on.
What's going on?
Basically,
they're experts in taking the animal out of the wild and making it domesticated. These people are masters of taking you out of your natural environment and making unnatural seem natural. There's science at this.
There is a science.
So when they've taken us, look at what they said: plantation. It's a plant a nation. So they didn't just take us and throw us together like they've done everybody else. They had a scientific design that you took away the fathers from the sons, you killed the baby, you killed the most strongest slave. So it's a scientific process to take over the mind and make the mind stay subservient. As they said in the Winnie Lynch speech, that it would keep it going for hundreds of years, and you keep the dark against the light, the high against the
When I look at this, when we talk about black, we are very powerful, but we don't know it. And I will go back to, let's say, the 80s and 90s, right? When they let us know that we were black. If I saw you down the street, we don't know each other. Straight away, we know what each other's going through. So we would even give that, alright, I'm alright. You understand? But now we saw, we don't have that no more.
And the base,
and that's where I think the lady has a problem. It's like there's no self-worth in calling you black. But when I see you walking down the street, I automatically think, you know what? I don't know what island you come from. I don't know where you come from, but I know you're going through the same thing as me.
But like you said, that's how it used to be. But now it's not really like that. Now, in general. I don't know if it's because of a lack of education between like some of the youths coming up now, but you look at someone, not even in the wrong way. You just look at someone and it's like, what were you looking at me for, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying, D? But like you said, back in the 80s and the 90s, where we had a little bit of kind of
that I don't understand
cultural identity.
Exactly what you're saying. If there's a white boy walking down the road, they won't rob him. But I said, where you from? What you doing around here? So somehow that is coming. But to me, this is me personally, that's American culture.
Well, the thing is,
when they brought in this west side, east side thing where it's territorial now. It's not, you know what I mean? It's like the territory is now not from east side to west side, it's now to roads. What are you doing at my end of the road? That's stupid to me.
And another thing is, when our parents brought us over, we had a family, we had a father figure. You look at most of the modern family now, there's no father figure to look up to. So the younger person that is looking up to who the media shows who is the strong person. So we've lost that balance. And another thing is, basically, we're not black. Black is a science. It's a chemical, and it's a chemical that absorbs. It absorbs everything. It has melanin, so it's the highest property substance that there is. You see, but they give us the word black, not telling us the essence of what it really means, and they surround themselves with power.
But look at this. We have radio. That's our media. Then when we go into a meeting, and this is what I personally believe. when there are non-black people there, we mask up. We pretend to be someone. We're not going to tell the problem because we feel uncomfortable, or we feel, nah, you know what, I'm going to look stupid.
But you know
here.
what it is as well. See, we've got high. We absorb.
Like
So
you're a
we've got
troublemaker.
We've got a high sensory perception, and when we come in a room, and we're in the room with somebody who disassociates himself with us, we pick up on that. We can pick up this person ain't. That's why we cover up, because we can sense the anxiety, the antagonistic nature of the person. We've got that high ability, but they hide from us. Just cut yourself.
Right, it's quite interesting because, you know, it's like, you imagine now, right? You're having a meeting, discuss about, you know, black people. For example, say for example, Supreme's son was murdered by the police, right? Right? And then we say we're meeting among black people, just discuss this.
Yeah.
And someone said, no, invite the police. You know what I mean? Because they should be there. That's just as mad as it is.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. You see what I'm saying?
This is what they
it's like you bring a case to you're supposed to bring your case to the criminal, right? Right? But what's happening? No, it's like you bring a case to justice, right? But what's happening, right? You bring your case to a bunch of criminals, or actually inside the flipping meeting itself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's madness.
That's how.
That's the level of madness. You know.
They say,
So what I'm saying that, you know, we need to have space to discuss. I'm not saying that me white people, right? But we never meet among ourselves as a family first to discuss certain things. Then we feel that we need to bring white people in or whatever. I don't have a problem with that.
But I'm saying first we have to decode the language because this is the problem. One word. I'm saying look at the word black now.
No, it's about level of consciousness, my friend. You know, level of consciousness, right? Level of consciousness, and ourselves. What is it we want to do to discuss this thing? It's nothing about that code of language.
No, but I'm saying, look what happened. One word with this whole conversation we'll add now. One word has caused all of this, and we never got to talk about anything else. You know what I mean?
I do agree a lot with what David's saying, because when you start looking into things, like I see something right, like certain groups, like say like the Freemasons, let me keep it a little bit low. But say like someone like the Freemasons now, for example, right? They'll use word. You know what word? When you speak a word, it's a frequency, and they deal with a lot of words and frequencies. Do you see what I'm saying? Because frequency, when you think about the body functions on frequency. When we say like, yeah, I got a certain vibe about that person, you know, that's because it's the vibration that person gives off. You pick up on that vibration because you resonate. Everybody resonates at a certain frequency, and when you get a person that's a little bit off, you pick up on it.
Yeah.
You know, right. So all this comes into play. Words, because words are vibration. You know, frequency. You know, it's got a lot to do with it. You know, and that's why words are very, very important.
Can I just say something?
I agree with that.
Can I say
one thing? But you see, the thing is that unless we know who the enemy is, right? That's what the confusion is. Sometimes we don't know who the enemy really is, right? And you know, white people, to some extent, are the problem. They are the damn problem, right? And so we need to discuss, you know what I mean? How to get rid of them.
I'm off of this camera. Put the camera on there.
Scrap that one.
Need to discuss, right? First, as a family, and then know if or we can go through this deal this thing here, you know.
White people like to compete, but them can't compete with we. So that is the reason why they hate us so much. Because if it come to competition with us, they always coming behind, right? We outclass them every time. So they don't give us an equal playing field.
But let me say, right? Can I just go? When you're in competition, especially in the army, and you're going to take over someone, you will say one word and everybody knows what to do. That's the key element in a battle, that you say B51, everybody knows where to go. So the thing about the word thing, we've got a problem because we say one word and everybody's running in a different direction. So we need to have our own code where we say one thing and everybody can be in tune with what's going on, even to move forward to the next step.
See, you know,
maybe we should learn a different language, one of our old cultural language.
What I would
so
like,
you know,
but what I would
relate to each other. If we're using the enemy's language,
that's the problem. It's been designed to keep us misunderstanding.
Yeah, we're using his language, like we're using his God. How can you pray to the enemy's God? You can't. You have to have your own God.
We need to find out what our original language is and come
Yeah,
back to that, innit?
Yeah, but they've given it. There's so many different. They've
They've
divided
corrupt the
and
continent of
divided,
Africa so much that even they in Africa don't even like their own language.
It's self-hate.
They use the English language.
The one thing I'd like
Nigeria have about 700 different languages and they can't choose one to be the national language. They have to choose English for the national language. How can that be?
But the key back to what Doug is saying is we've got to go, forget about the words, we've got to, the use of what we're trying to do. So if we're trying to I don't know, raise money for funding for the community, you see, that's the key element.
You know what I like about your event, right? You see your event, we put a drama and we see. And when we see a drama, we're outside but we relate to what's going on. Now with that sister who called in, the drama I would put on her is that we have a Caribbean restaurant shop, but it's white people's making rice and peas and things. How would her mind think, well, hold on a minute, the culture, it's not working.
Right.
Until she sees, that's when she realised, this is why I am black.
Yeah.
Because my culture, and this is what, you understand?
Yeah,
I don't know if you get the point,
that's excellent.
we have to put it there, then in our position and say, whoa,
deal with,
you know? Because, you know what, and this is so funny, my friend, right, on my road, right, years ago, there was a chip shop. You know, we know who owns chip shops. It was English, Greeks. A black man with a chip shop. He was like laughing at a black man fish and chips. He just couldn't accept it. And you understand, you realise that's, in one way he's right, but he was like, I don't believe it.
Yeah, it can't be legit fish and chips.
It's like, no.
What you just said is a key, because what we've highlighted in this little talk is that people have got a problem when it comes to words. Overcome this is what you've just said now. Take it away from the word and present a situation where they can relate to the situation rather than get caught up in the word. They can see a situation. So that's a key what you just said there.
And on radio, we can only deal with it through, how can I explain it? Just the reasoning.
Verbal reasoning.
Yeah.
Some people, you see, like my character and Dougie's character, and read two different personalities, yours. I will come on, my character is very sarcastic. Some people don't pick up on it. Some people do say, you know what, but how I deal with something, instead of offending you, I can deal with it sarcastically and say, well, you've got a problem. And I'll do it in a laughing manner, but I've left them with the sarcastic to deal with it, not offending you. But some people say, Miss Africa, you know, and be more angry with it. But how we all deal with, especially radio, the personality on the radio, some people don't get it. That's my personal opinion. And it's only till you sit them down, like Dougie said, and talk to them and explain everything that they understand. Oh!
Well, I said that's what we have to formulate, like different strategies, so different ways of dealing with conflict. Because basically we just do it. We don't without even thinking. You know, like, but you go to a doctor to analyze a patient. So the same way we speak with words, we have to have different approaches to be able. We have to train ourselves now to be more advanced than what they've given us to use. Like what you say, show a demonstration. We need to sit like this and work out strategies. You know, so.
Well, yeah, because
the only thing is though.